In 2002, my husband Blaine was diagnosed with mesothelioma, and we were just handed a death sentence. The doctor said, "Get your life in order. I don't think you have 4 months." And reeling from that, we went home, and fortunately for me and for my husband, although he struggled with every day of his life, we had 2.5 years. He died in 2004. So that's how I came across the victims of Chemical Valley, through Barb Millett and her mother Jean. And I was one angry woman because I knew there was more to the story than what was being told. Our doctors weren't talking about it. Nobody was talking about it. But the women from the victims of Chemical Valley were talking about it. And you know, we don't always listen to what's going on around us when it's not affecting us. And then we listen really hard. And I had to teach myself. I had to learn, because nobody's there telling you what to do. The doctors would just say, "Oh, it's rare." Okay, what does that mean? Yet I just see a bunch of people in a hospital room, because when we were in London, the people from the floor were most of the people from Sarnia Lambton. And that's pretty not normal. And everybody seemed to know about it except for the people in Sarnia. So it was about telling that dirty little secret and getting it exposed and changing what's happening. We live in a chemical valley where there's 63 chemical industries here. So our cancer rates are extremely high. Whatever they say is rare, not in this town. Outside the city, possibly, I don't know statistically what that means. All I know is from the work that I did in community health. And so what I would see there and what I knew, it was a pretty big dirty secret, because these people were at home thinking they're the only person in town who have this particular disease. And guess what? We actually have whole streets in this town where all the men are dead. I think the story is important. It's one we shouldn't let die. It's the one that we need our government to pay attention to, because, you know, it's not just happening in this community. I'm familiar with my community, but I've connected through Facebook around the world, the UK, Australia, United States, other parts of Canada, Brazil, where the story is their story as well. So with a worldwide story that is so huge, why is no attention being paid to it? You know, we're still selling asbestos around the world. A handful of women were able to stop this government from selling asbestos. We're able to shut down a mine. They thought we're a big corporation. They were a handful of women. So, you know, why is no attention being paid to that? That these people have to suffer so, thinking they're the only one, and being kind of brushed aside as disposable. And I'm here to tell you, I'm not disposable. My family's not disposable. And none of these people are disposable. I have a right to live out my life in good health, just like everybody else does. And if those people in their suits think it's not going to touch them, it's very far-reaching. And be more mindful. So anybody new going on, and we have to spread that message to children, to ask questions, and don't be afraid to ask the questions. You have a right.